Welcome into T4G Sports. Today we're going to go over how to find 4-star gems using our cheat sheet in College Football 25. Before we jump into this, guys, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, click the notification bell, and we appreciate all you guys. Really do. Really appreciate you guys. So hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. An absolute beautimous of a day. So we're going to start out with athletic power rushers first. The thing about athletic power rushers, you're looking at anywhere from 3 to 5 of them per recruiting class. Not a lot. And they're actually very easy to recruit. Not every position is easy to recruit. And by the way, all these numbers are going to be on our website. Okay. And what we're going to do in this video is we're going to help make sense of these numbers to where you're just not doing checks and balances. Look, if you don't have our website up, let's say somehow, some way you don't have our website up, which is a complete mistake. Okay, that's a travesty right there. It's terrible news. If you don't have that and you look at the numbers, what are the 3 key indicators? We're going to pop up their average, the low, and the high. What are the 3 key indicators that you need to know? Strength, tackle, and awareness. Those are the 3 best indicators. Everything else, you want to make sure you do your checks and balances, obviously. Those are the 3 things that you're looking for right at the gate, because strength is an 88 to a 91. Tackle is a 79 to an 82. Awareness, 67 to a 70. You're looking at a 3-point gap. So it's very easy to look at those indicators, and you're not going to get a whole hell of a lot of information depending on what team you're on. Okay, you could not have the upgrades for your coaches and just, basically you're just not getting a lot of upgrades with it. And so those 3 indicators are going to really help go a long way. So let's take a look. This guy's strength is an 89. Well, that's exactly what the average is, right? His tackle's an 80. Perfect. Awareness is a 69. He makes the cut. Speed is a 78. It doesn't make the cut. He's not worth it. Okay, you wasted enough points on him now. So right here, didn't get enough. Power moves 75, makes the cut. Strength 89, we already know that. 67 awareness already makes the cut. It's a low. Acceleration is an 83, makes the cut, lower than the average. Pursuit is an 83, that's a low. So what are you getting from this guy? Agility is a 77. What are you getting from this guy right away? Well, yes, he could be a gem. No doubt. And obviously look at the gold bars as well. Try to get as much out of it as possible. And people will talk about, well, what about the abilities and the mentals? Well, I don't want you to focus on the abilities and the mentals right away. The first part of what you need to focus on is he a gem or not? That's step 1. Step 2, once you have your gems, then go after the abilities and the mentals and go, well, this guy's got better abilities and or mentals, so I'm going to go after this guy. But you got to go step 1, step 2, step 3. That's what's going to make you a professional recruiter. That's what's going to take you over the top and make you better than everyone else in your league. There's no reason you shouldn't be better with our help. 0 reason that you shouldn't be the best recruiter in the land with our help. 0 reason. So, looking at this guy here, agility, everything that we're seeing, what is the story telling you? He could be a squeaker. Yes, he could be a gem, but he could also be a squeaker gem. So let's take a look at everything in its entirety. He's not a gem. Why? Right away, you look at the speed, 79. A low of an 81, that's it. This is not a guy. These 2 guys didn't make the cut. So it's that simple. Now athletic power rushers are done. The other thing, I'm going to be stressing this, when it comes to 3 stars, you'll hear us say in the video that they have to be a gem. They have to get the gem insignia in order to be a gem. Now, when it's 4 stars and 5 stars, that is not the case. You do not have to be a gem in order to be listed as a gem in order to be a gem. And we've proved this with many videos. We've showed you guys that were listed as gems that were great. Guys that were not listed as gems, some even that were listed as bust, and because they hit the gem ratios that they needed to hit, they ended up being really good. Okay? And that does happen. So I want you to focus on what you know, not try to guess what you don't know. That's as simple as that. Focus on what you know. Okay, only control that. Let's pop up the standard guys here. What are you seeing here? Well, power moves is a key indicator. Power moves was not a key indicator with the athletic power rusher guys, but it is with the standard guys. So it's a little bit different, okay, because you're looking at a 3-point gap, an 80 to an 83, right? Strength is another one. That's a 2-point gap, 87 to an 89. They're not quite as strong as the other guys, the athlete guys, but they're not far off. Not far off at all. Tackle is another indicator that you can look at because it's 79 to an 83. Awareness is also another indicator, 67 to a 70. And basically, you got a lot of indicators with these guys here because it's a closer window. Okay, there's a lot more windows that are close or closed down compared to the athlete power rushing gems. So these guys, maybe you could argue that they're a little bit easier to recruit. So we got the strength, he's an 87. That's a low. Power moves, that's a high. Acceleration, that's an 83. Good enough, almost average, one beneath the average. We don't know anything else at this point. Speed is an 85. It's a good indicator. I really, really like that indicator there. Awareness is a 70. That's a high. Agility is a 74. That's pushing it. Hit power is a 79. Not bad. This guy has a great ability to be a gem. He has a great ability to be a gem. His tackle needs to be no less than a 79, and his pursuit needs to be no less than a 74. So there you go. So very, very indication indication there's what you can see. Now we'll just kind of like pop through these guys really quick. What do you see with this guy? Bust. Obviously a bust because of the strength. Very simple. Hit power 75, 63. He's already hitting multiple lows. So we're looking at possible squeaker status if he does hit that. 81 power moves, 87 strength, 80 tackle. That's pretty phenomenal. Awareness is a 68, just making the cutoff. Agility is a 77. That's pretty high. This guy could be a gem. There you go. Pretty simple there. So you found 2 gems out of this. We're at 1,130 points. We already found 2 gems. We already took off at least, I don't know how many guys. I don't know how many guys we recruited so far, but that's not bad. Not bad at all for where we're at, knowing how really talented these football players are. You can see that there is definitely talent with these guys. They're fast, they're big, they're strong. They got everything you want. All right, now let's pop open the hood for these speed rusher guys here. Let me get the list up. Let's get the trusty website up. Make sure to hit that website, guys. Make sure to hit that website. It's a beautiful website. It's the best website. It's the most beautiful in the world. Let's look at this. The speed rusher guys here. What do you see here? What are some of the indicators that you're looking for? There's a lot. There's a good portion of indicators that you can go after. Play rec. You're looking at a 4-point gap, right? Agility, 75 to a 79. Speed, 82 to an 85. Some of the quick ones that you want to go after. Acceleration, 84 to an 87. Tackle, 79 to an 82. Finesse moves, one of the best. 84 to an 86. 2-point gap. So you want to make it as easy on yourself as possible. You got a low here with the 75 agility. Looking at that strength, you got a 72. What does that tell you right out of the gate? Hogwash. Got to get out of here. Ron, you got to go. Get out of here, Ron. You got to go, buddy. You got to go. Agility. What's this guy? 76. Ooh, you just made the cutoff. Good lad. Good lad. Power moves or finesse moves. 78. Sorry, but you got to go. Boo. Boo to you, man. 85 acceleration. Woo-wee, that's pretty good. I can't complain with that. It's not great, but I'll take it. Agility is a 70. It's poop. I don't know what else to tell you. It's poop. Real quick, we already got through these guys here. Of course, I can add other guys up. I'm not going to do that because you guys get the gist at this point in time. Really quick, you don't have to waste a bunch of hours and basically your NIL, that's what those hours are. You're wasting your NIL on garbage. You don't need to. That's what's beautiful about our cheat sheet. It's absolutely beautiful. We're going to bring in the run stoppers now. Welcome in, run stoppers. How you guys doing? Beautiful day, beautiful day. You guys are all looking swole and ready to go. Welcome in. Welcome in to T4G recruiting. So we're going to create a list also that's going to be what are the easiest players to recruit, because there's so many different ways to think about this. Okay, and you want to think about this in multiple facets to where you have you're like Batman. You got all these tools on your belt, right? So let's say you have an X number amount of hours. Well, there's certain positions that are just easier to recruit and you're less likely to waste more hours just based on the position. And so we're going to create a list with that. You got to be thinking of all different avenues with this, all different avenues. So we're going to pop up their average, their low, and the high. And one thing that you're going to see about these run stoppers is they are easy to recruit, right? Very easy. I mean, look at the gaps. Tackle, 83 to an 86. You got block shed, 82 to an 87. Strength, 84, 88. Play rec, 77, 82. Pursuit, 79, 83. The gaps are small. So there are certain positions where it's like, hey, I may not love this position, but at this moment in time in the beginning of a rebuild, I may attack with these positions because I know that I could find more of them and find if they're good easier than going after these other positions. And it'll help maximize your hours. Everything's about maximizing hours. This is why we told you guys in the very beginning of the year, don't scout. Don't even scout. And we're the ones giving you the T4G scouting list. So we want you to think of all different ways to attack this system. So let's jump into this here. This guy's not good. Stokely, I'm not stoked with your abilities here because 82 tackling, you don't make the cut. All right, your family loves you. Everyone thinks you're great. We think you're great, but we don't like you. All right, we don't want your talents. Not good enough for us. Block shedding, this guy's got an 84. Hey, round of applause. There you go. Pursuit, 79. What do we got out of that? Where the hell's the pursuit? There it is, 79. You're a low. Speed, 76. Not bad. Not the greatest thing in America, but not too bad. Tackles, an 83. You're making the cut now. You're making the cut. Acceleration's a 78. Low. I'm seeing lows. 73 agility. Okay, hit power's an 82. All right. This guy could be a gem, but perhaps could be a squeaker gem. So you're looking at strength, play rec, and awareness. Okay, so strength is an 84. Already makes the cut. Play rec. You're looking at a 79 there. What's his play rec? Okay, 79's the average. His awareness is a 67. Okay, that's the average. So you obviously see a gem. There's no doubt. However, he is amongst the squeakers of gems. Lower tier of gems. So not only should you know whether or not they're a gem, this list will tell you, yeah, he's a gem, but there's different tiers to the gems. So he's good. He's worthwhile going after, without a doubt. But he is a player that you need to know really what you're getting. Acceleration, 78. That's a low. Play rec is a 81. That's better than the average. Pursuit is a 79. That's a low. Awareness is 67. Pretty good to me. That's an average for the top gems, or for the average gems, 71 agility. Okay, that's an average. 82 hit power. Pretty good. There you go. So it tells you all of the areas where you're like, yep, investigate further. Okay, so are these guys like top of the line gems? No, but they're gems. Okay, and you know that. That's the beautiful part about it. So at the end of it all, with 1,250 hours, we have left 1,010 hours, and we found 4 gems and already scouted a fair amount. Now, obviously, we have some upgrades onto this coach here, so it makes it a little bit easier. But that should just show you that if you apply the right upgrades, you do the right stuff, you are going to be able to turn and burn so fast, and you will know way more talent that's in each recruiting class before anyone else will. They're not going to compete with you to the same level. It's not possible. The only way they can compete with you is if you have our list. So make sure also, guys, help us out. Share our content out there. We really appreciate that. And if you guys could do that for us, we'd be so thankful.